Hello again, nature lovers and outdoor explorers. I want to show you, I'm back at my pond because these water lily flowers were completely shut tight this morning. They're solar powered, and early morning you won't see those beautiful colors. But then once the sun rises and starts to shine on them, then they open up so we can see all their beauty. It's the same thing when you're out and about. Early morning, you don't see many butterflies. They too are solar powered. And then you start seeing them flying around once the sun is up. I want to show you another pot of flowers that has, it's called moss rose. And the moss rose does not open until the sun starts to rise up in the sky. So these little buds, they look like they're like this when they're closed. But now that it's getting lighter and brighter, they're starting to open. That little moss rose. I'm hoping we can catch a glimpse of some of the butterflies because they've been flying around here. Oh, there's one right there. I have a lot of butterfly weed. I initially 4 years ago bought butterfly weed plants, and I haven't bought any more since then. That's a monarch butterfly flying around. This is their plant. This is a butterfly weed, and it's called their larval plant because they lay their eggs on the leaves of this particular plant, so the larva, the caterpillar, can eat it. I'm going to show you something because I watched the mama a little bit ago. She was laying eggs, and I did spy one egg here. Let's look very carefully. Let's see if you can see that. A little tiny. You see that? Try to focus. See that little tiny dot? That is an egg. So I'll keep checking to see if we can find some more. Those eggs will hatch. This is the plant, the leaf that the caterpillar needs to eat. So it'll gobble its way through that. It'll take most of the leaves, eat most of the leaves off of the plant. And then when it's ready to make its chrysalis, it'll crawl away somewhere else because then there's no place to hide. All the leaves are gone. As a matter of fact, if you look at this butterfly weed, this one right here has already been stripped by caterpillars gobbling it up. So we have some new growth at the top, but it takes them all that time. So now they'll start to grow some more leaves back. But that's why they're here. It's for the butterflies. Let me see if I can find some more eggs over here, because I have another plant. This is called a Dutchman's Pipe, or a pipe vine. It's a beautiful heart-shaped leaf. And yesterday when I was out here, I was watching a mama swallowtail lay eggs. Let me see if I can find the little stem she laid her eggs on. It may be hard to see. Oh, wait a minute. Look. I don't know if you can see those little eggs right there. Those are the black swallowtail or the pipevine swallowtail butterfly eggs. So those babies will hatch out of there and they will eat these leaves. Bon appetit. That's why I planted this for you. So this is also a larval plant. I can't wait for it to have a blossom so I can show you. It has the craziest looking flower blossom. But the butterflies don't care that much about the blossom. It's the leaves that they want. And if you were here and could smell these, they have a very sweet smell. The leaves do. So I guess they're pretty delicious. The butterflies seem to love them. Oh, and speaking of the swallowtail, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to catch a glimpse of it. Don't get seasick. Maybe if I stand here, she'll go over. And she's in my herb garden. Oh, what a beauty. Look at these herb plants too. This is actually cilantro. You may have had cilantro. Oh, that's not the pipevine swallowtail. That's a black swallowtail. This cilantro, I let go to seed, is what we call it, when you let the flower bloom. Because what will happen is it'll be visited by pollinators, like that butterfly you just saw. And it'll make a little fruit. And the whole reason for a fruit is for the seeds. So this cilantro, I'll be able to collect those fruit and get my own cilantro seeds to plant more cilantro. This is another plant called arugula. And if I reach down here, you can see this is an arugula leaf. We eat it like salad. Put it on top of a fresh pizza, delicious. And this arugula, I'm also letting go to seed so that I can collect the fruit and then collect the seeds and plant more. Now, you know, sometimes we eat flowers too. Let me see my nasturtium. Goodness. Okay. So this is a nasturtium. This nasturtium has this beautiful flower. This flower can be orange or yellow, sometimes even a reddish color. And what's cool about these is when they make their fruit, the little seed that they make is a caper. But you can eat those blossoms if you don't want to wait and have the capers. You can eat these in a salad. Eat the flower petals in a salad. Delicious. And I want you to look also at the blossoms on my oregano. Look at how beautiful. I have seen the hummingbird come and drink the nectar on this. This is a special kind of oregano called Cuban oregano, and it's variegated, meaning that the leaves have more than one color on it. We're going to take a look at other leaves another time, but I just wanted to show you those blossoms. So I have 3 herbs that are producing blossoms right now. Let's see if we can catch another glimpse of a butterfly. Let's go over here because I do have so many butterfly attracting. This is a porterweed, and this is not the native, Florida native porterweed. The native one actually has a white blossom, but it's very hard to get that one. So, but the butterflies and hummingbirds like this as well. So I try to make sure I always have this in my garden because they love it. And that's all, I'm all about that. Here's another beautiful hummingbird attracting plant. And look at this crazy one. These are actually the blossoms. It's called a chenille plant. If you've ever made anything with pipe cleaners, another name for pipe cleaner is chenille. And so this is called a chenille plant. It has these fuzzy, soft, I wish you could feel it, fuzzy, soft, wonderful little flowers. I'm looking for some more. I don't see any more. This is another hummingbird plant. It's called a fire spike. And they love these little red tubular flowers. Love, love, love them. Okay, no butterflies right now. I'm very disappointed, but you know, that's how it is when you're studying nature. Sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you don't. Oh, but I just saw a bee. Oh, there it is. Another one of our most important pollinators are bees. As a matter of fact, we owe every 3rd bite of food we eat to the bees, because without those bees, they wouldn't create all those fruits that we eat, like tomatoes and apples and cherries. So I try to make sure I have lots of bee-friendly things here. Oh, there's a little green. I think they're not cooperating. There's a little green bee hovering around here. Well, since I see no more butterflies, we'll pause for now. And hopefully I will catch you later.